Hey, sixth graders! We are on lesson 2.1 and we are going to do some active reading today. So, we are going to explore how magma and sediment form. Remember that that is our goal for this lesson, and we are going to continue to look and see how we can figure out how each of them form in different ways. So I just want you to take a look at this picture here and think about why do you think that it is, why do you think it is the shape that it is? So some people think that these rock formations look like a mushroom and a chicken and that they were sculpted by humans, but they were not sculpted by humans. So how do you think it got to be this shape if humans didn't get out a little chisel and kind of work towards making that rock formation? So we are going to use our active reading skills in order to learn about rock formations and what causes sediment and magma to form. Remember that active readers follow along when they're reading. They make notes and annotations and highlight, and that they reread parts that are confusing or parts that they would like to learn more about. So we are going to investigate this question about sediment and magma, and we are just going to do a brief little review on how to do active reading since we haven't done it in a while, and kind of look at the way that somebody else has annotated this article. So we're going to read this article called Devil's Tower, and it's going to help us think about rock formations and how they can be changed and what causes the sediment and the magma to form here in our rock formations. So this is a 7th grade student named Alex. He is using the digital version of this. We will be using the paper version so that you can write down your annotations and use your highlighters. And we're just going to see what kinds of things he's thinking. So the first thing that Alex did is he looked at the title here. The title is called Devil's Tower. Have you ever heard of Devil's Tower? What do you think it means when we call something Devil's Tower? Do you think that there's some sort of tower out there? Is that an interesting name for a rock formation? Who knows? So we're going to be able to see Alex's thinking. We're going to be some of the strategies that he uses by identifying challenging words, asking questions, and then making connections to our learning. So again, you should have this article or an article that looks similar that you will be able to use in your study. If you want to grab it and follow along as we look through this, you can do that as well. So the first thing that Alex did was he looked at the title. He said, I wonder what Devil's Towers refer to. Is it a real tower? Was it made by humans? Alex decided to make an annotation to remember his thinking. So he wrote, what is Devil's Tower? Right on his paper, or on his annotation, his digital paper. Then Alex read the first paragraph, the entire first paragraph, and he noticed that there were some words in it. So we can see the word rock formation. That's a vocab word. And then this is some of the questions or the connections that Alex made. So Alex said, just like the regions of the rocks we are studying in the Rocky Mountains and the Great Plains, Devil's Tower is a rock formation. It formed together as one single rock type. So that was our first claim, right? We said, hey, did these form together as one single rock type, or did something else happen? So this is the connection that Alex made to our previous learning. And then he realized that that this was similar to the claims that we had made. So remember that our active reading guidelines say that we need to think carefully about what we're reading. So we need to pay attention to what we're learning and what we're understanding. We need to annotate, so make notes of the text, highlight challenging words, add notes and questions as we go along. And then it's really important that we look at those pictures, because the visual pictures are going to help us understand and better enhance our understanding of what we're reading and kind of how these things go together. And then we need to discuss what we're learning with others. So we'll have conversations and we'll kind of come back to these things later in our reflections. So you're going to have a chance to reflect, and when you're done reading, you're going to see this something that looks like this on your assignment, and you are just going to kind of reflect about what you're doing. Before you do that, you should upload a picture of your annotations into your assignment. It's very important that you do that. I'm going to check before I put your grades in, so please make sure that you are uploading that picture of your annotations. If you need help, please check in with me so that I can give you a hand in that. And then you can, it says move on to 2.2, but you're actually going to move on to 2.3. I hope that you enjoyed learning about Devil's Tower, a really cool rock formation. And We will get back into the next lesson soon. Remember, today is a great day to learn. Happy learning!